Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Ezrebeth, A Holiday Mindfudge. We started this on yesterday, off with episode 1. If you didn't catch that, this is a visual novel from the same people who brought us A Pitstop in Purgatory and The Picture, two amazing visual novels we went through before on the channel, back in the beginning of October. But this follows our character Ezrebeth, who we met in Pitstop in Purgatory, who has some special gifts. And so far in this one, we've learned a little bit more about her. Know that she's a bit of a loner and definitely pushes people away. But she's also some sort of psychic and empath, and everyone's emotions funnel through her. So I can kind of understand being reclusive. She also turns out to be the grandmother of Volumnius, who is one of the love interests for Astrid in Pitstop in Purgatory. But anyways, Ezrebeth here is apparently stuck in a time loop, where every day is exactly the same. And every day she's visited by her sister, her son and grandson, and then her husband. And we just went through the first opening bits of it. We haven't actually learned much yet. If I load into the game... Wait, no, I can't actually open the codex like I wanted to from just right there. But we'll take a look at the codex in a moment. But we are apparently tasked with finding out what exactly is going on. So I think we're going to jump right back into it. This is technically our third go-around. We went through the first day, and the first day the second time. This should be us going through the first day the third time, basically. The residence of Ezrebeth Casareche, heiress to a vast fortune, sister, wife, mother, grandmother, and recluse by choice. Oh, what? Hold on one second. There is also... Here we have, this is our codex. We have characters and clues. So far we just have the date. Calendar seems to reset itself, lending credence? I think it's credence, right? The fact that time is repeating? Yet another real bad situation in the life of Ezrebeth Casareche. Like I haven't had enough of those already. And a warning. I found this strange note, which I can't remember having written, even though it's definitely my handwriting. It says, "Don't trust the lady in white." Looks like there's 4 more clues, and we have 5 characters to learn about. There is also... I forgot to look it back up, but it's Rem, right? Rem, I think was their name. It's basically the opposite of the guide from the Pitstop in Purgatory, and they apparently have something to do with this weird time loop. I'm not missing it. One second, I'm actually looking at my playlist. I'm actually looking at yeah, one second. I straight up just went up. I straight up just went over and looked at the last video of the Pitstop in Purgatory, and it is random. I was right. But, anyways, besides the point. Oh, what? Alright, there's the doorbell, with Begonia likely waiting outside. And the date is, let's see, reset. I guess this really is happening then. Am I truly stuck in a perpetual loop of meeting my darn family over and over, possibly for all eternity? If so, I must somehow have arrived in the underworld. Figures. This can't be how my story ends. I need to do something. But what? New character profiles added to Codex. Okay. Ezrebeth Casareche. Me, such as I am, a product of my environment. I've lived long enough to grow old, which some people find enviable. I can't possibly see why. I used to be beautiful and troubled, but now I'm just troubled. Troubled by my family of incessant idiots who don't understand me and who refuse to leave me alone. troubled by old wrongs never righted, and, in more recent memory, troubled by being stuck in what appears to be a time loop. I guess you could say that I have a lot of bad stuff on my plate. Begonia. Begonia Casarecce. My sister, a lifelong tormentor of yours truly. The way she carries herself around always fools them. She seems so inviting, so gentle, so warm. But no, underneath that exterior lies the truth, that she's jealous, hateful, and calculating. Her being so kind to me in this late stage of life when I need it the least annoys me to no end. Almost as much as the fact that no one else seems to understand what a witch she truly is. Isobello Casarecce. My son, a perpetual disappointment. They say that the day you become a parent completely changes your world for the better. There's another instance of everyone else being wrong. I never felt close to him, and as a result we never formed a real bond between mother and son. He always seemed more drawn to Begonia than me, honestly. He might as well have been hers. At least he's been performing well in his new position as CEO of the family business. I suppose even dim lights shine bright occasionally. Yay, putting down everyone in your family. Volumnius Casarecce. My grandson, a boring little pest. In medical school, my son met and hastily married a fellow student who was, and is, clearly a gold digger of gargantuan proportions. That encounter eventually led to the birth of this idealistic little brat. Bull, as he's somewhat affectionately known, is annoying to no end and possesses all of the worst Casarecce qualities. I can't say I'm feeling optimistic about what lies in store for him. And finally, Carta Casarecce. My husband, whom I've always loved. Many times in life, people have accused me of being unable to love others, and that I'm just bitter and hateful, for the sake of it. That's a dang lie. However, the truth is that very few people deserve to be loved, and I won't feel ashamed for recognizing that fact. Charter is handsome, pure, intelligent, the perfect man. He's one in a billion, and though I can't really understand how or why, he's also mine. Yay, put down everyone else but this one person. I understand why, I just don't like them. Anyways, to the door to meet with the sister again. As much as it pains me to consider, talking to my dear sister might actually be useful in this particular predicament. Open the door. Sister dearest. Begonia. Wait, should I try being nice? To her? Maybe she knows something? Dang, this is going to hurt. Welcome, little sister. Please leave the cold outside behind and bask in the warmth of my humble abode. Oh, this is... I mean, wow! Apologies for my being flustered. I wasn't expecting such a loving embrace. On account of everything I've done to cause you harm through the years, I mean... Nonsense, witch. Excuse me? Darn! I said nonsense, Begonia. Oh, right. My hearing isn't what it once was, I suppose. My son says the same thing about me. At any rate, please, come in. And... make yourself at home. Don't mind if I do. Ezrebeth's interactions with the environment may change depending on who your current visitor is. Be sure to investigate everything. When you want a visitor to leave, simply interact with the door. Don't worry if you've missed something, the loop will make sure that you will always get a new chance to progress. So we can start looking at everything again, we can talk with Begonia, and then we can... I guess we'll start looking around real quick. Vase of Cinquefoil. A present for my loving husband. I believe this is the same. One petal for each family. Oh, here we go. You really love those flowers, don't you? I find them pleasant, yes. It was actually my idea to get those for you. Don't lie to me, I got them for my husband. Yes, but it was I who planted, pun intended, that particular idea in dear Charter's mind. Is that right? For him, it represents our family, but a Cinquefoil is so much more than that. It's a species deeply steeped in mythology, you see. Its 5 petals are said to grant love, money, health, power, and wisdom to the flower's owner. I suppose that explains why I feel so blessed all the time. Speaking of blessings, the Cinquefoil is actually also used for protection and to remove curses and hexes. And what kind of curses and or hexes would that be? Good question. Regardless, I hope you can appreciate the well-meaning thoughts behind the gift. Why didn't you give me the flowers yourself? Why use my husband as your errand boy? He's not yours to command anymore, you know. I know that. It's just... Would you have accepted them if they came from me? I suppose not. There you go then. Well, one more thing. The Flowers House is said to be tied to the owners. So maybe keep an eye on your Cinquefoil from time to time, The wealth of different characteristics possessed by this plant is truly mind-blowing. Isn't it, though? New clue added to the codex. Oh, all the way at the bottom here. These flowers are apparently a lot more than meets the eye. My dear sister kindly explained to me that they contain a multitude of blessings. I can't claim to have any sense of... to have ever sensed any of them having an effect on my life. Additionally, the health of the plant is supposed to be tied to the health of the owner. I wonder what that means exactly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 3 more clues to find. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 items in the room. And whoever's visiting at the time, which will change between Begonia and everyone else. Oh yes, the fancy rocks. These are exactly the same. I'm not going to read through these ones again. And unless Begonia pops up to say something, I'm not going to read through these, because I've gone through these before. Outdated calendar. The date has been reset. No new information to speak of here. Okay, that was exactly the same. Notes. It's just my shopping list. The warning I found earlier seems to be gone. Maybe I really am losing my mind. Blue updated a warning. When time resets, it seems that the note reverts back to its original state. A shopping list. I wonder why. Okay, so we'll find something with one character, then if we read through it again, it's probably going to change. So that's the notes. Larkspur? The larkspur, alluring, deceptive, and poisonous. Admirable qualities all around. I said I wasn't going to read through these again unless something changed, and then I read through one that was exactly the same. Okay. Just a pointless decoration at this point. Oh yeah, because it was a decoration or to throw it at unwanted guests, and guests are wanted right now, so. From rags to riches and back to rags again. Landscape? It's a painting entitled Cruel World, drawn by someone with the signature RT. A fascinating title for an inconspicuous landscape depiction. drawers? Nothing of note. So that leaves outside the wreath and the painting. Let's leave the painting for last. Festive wreath. It's hanging there, endlessly provoking me with its cheeriness. I don't know why the heck I decided to put it up. In fact, I can't even remember doing so. That might get explained more. Winter Wonderland? I wonder if that shadow's still out there. Family photograph, then we can talk with Begonia, and then we'll move on to the other characters. A photograph of the whole Casarecce family together. Come to think of it, I can't remember when and where this was taken. Strange. And stranger still, why the heck do I look so happy in their company? Ah, new clue. Family photograph. In this photograph of me and my family, I look much happier than I can ever recall having been while spending time with them. Moreover, I can't remember when or where it was taken. Very strange. Okay, yeah. And finally talked with Begonia before moving on. Begonia. Sister dearest. Begonia. Talk about something. Actually, I have something I'd like to talk to you about. Oh, now you're making me nervous. I'll oblige, naturally. About our family, about our childhood, about the line of succession, about my psychic abilities, about the future, about the strange things going on. Or go back. Well, there's gonna be a lot to go through here, apparently. About our family. Seems like our family is getting smaller. Too bad you never found someone to marry and reproduce with. Indeed. Not everyone is as blessed as you, dear sister. Is that what you'd call me? Blessed? Charter deserved better than me. He was right to leave me for you, and I never blamed him for it. That's just pathetic. I suppose it is. But it might be for the best. The Casarecces are a pretty poor family. My son and his wife are both terrible, and don't get me started on that grandson of mine. Just looking at him makes me groan. Forgive me saying so, sister, but I find Volumnius to be quite the little charmer. Is that so? You intend to take him away as retribution for Charter leaving you? I'd never. No, she just doesn't treat him like a pile of trash. Please, the mere thought... The mere thought of what hurting me? That suddenly repulses you, despite your many years of prior experience in doing so. Well, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. Can we talk about something else? Fine. The way she acts all innocent makes my blood boil, but I'll try keeping it in check. For now. About our childhood? Hey, remember when you started spreading rumors about me when we were children, making my life a living heck from that point on? I do. I was afraid and acted irrationally. I was a child. I'm sorry. All these years and you never said you were sorry for anything until today. What took you so long? Was it your fear? I was right here. I'm still afraid to tell you the truth. I should have been there for you instead of abandoning you. I should have been your sister, not your enemy. Well, obviously. But you can't blame everything on you being a child. You weren't a child in high school, after all. That was... different. I didn't know what would happen. I didn't know what would happen. I couldn't have known that you'd fall down and... Enough of your poor excuses, Begonia. I still can't walk without feeling pain. Want to know what that was like? Being young and in my so-called prime of life, unable to even leave my dang room. I was confined to that horrible place, like the creepy witch you all kept saying I was. Just sitting there, alone and abandoned. After all that, you think it's strange that I don't want to meet anyone? That I don't want to meet you? I've lived my whole life like this, all thanks to you. I don't know how to do things any other way. All because you were afraid. It hurts to hear your words, but I deserve them. I've done inexcusable things, which I'll never be able to atone for. But I'll gladly listen to you, and help out in any way I can. With anything. I love... Don't say it. Just shut up. Let's talk about something else. I'm just gonna keep going in order. It must have hurt when our parents decided to name me sole heir of the family business. Only right, you're the older sister. I bet you were counting on them illegitimizing me after you spread those horrible rumors. That was never my intent. But yes, I suppose I was hoping to be involved with the hospital in a small way, at least. My life now is so empty. No family, no job, no friends. Am I actually getting goosebumps of happiness from hearing her say that? Am I really that petty? Well, what do you know? I must be. Hello. Oh, I'm just enjoying the moment. Please go on, keep talking about your miserable life. I don't think you want to listen to that. Au contraire. Well, I also have no money. I actually spent the last of it on a gift for you. The plums. You can keep those, they taste like garbage. How did you... Alright. There might have been a time where I'd feel sorry for her, but that ship has long since sailed. I will not be ashamed for finding joy in her hardships. About my psychic abilities. You know, even after everything, I mostly refer to my abilities as a gift. Do you know why? Please, tell me. Because I always had the possibility to use my powers for good. Like I did when I found about that murdering jerk who killed his wife. It's the perception of others that made me feel like an outcast, not the abilities themselves. It took me a long time to understand that, but now I finally have. You are absolutely right, dear sister. There are no excuses, and I'm so sorry that... Yes, I know. You're sorry. Now, you might be wondering why I'm not out there saving people like I theoretically could. That's your fault. You showed me that people aren't ready for what I can do. Putting myself out there would only cause further pain. From an early age, I learned that the hard way. So, with that said, I hope it feels good that the world is a worse place thanks to you. On account of all the people I could have saved, I mean. It's a heavy cross, but I will continue to bear it. No matter what I talk to her about, or how many accusations I throw her way, she just takes it without fighting back. That's not the Begonia I know. She's just so different in every possible way. Well, you're no fun. Sorry. Bah. Obviously, Ezrebeth's been through a lot. And Begonia put her through a lot and, like, basically tried to ruin her life, forced her away from people because of how people would react. Ezrebeth's been ostracized by basically everyone. Yeah, kind of. I understand her unwillingness to deal with people. I understand why. It's a hard time coming to the decision whether or not it's. I still don't like Ezrebeth, basically. I understand her. I still don't like her. About the future. I keep forgetting that I should try being nice to her. It certainly doesn't come naturally. So, what's next in your life? I'll probably just go on home and feel miserable, I suppose. That's dark. It's what I deserve, dear sister. Well, true. At least I tried. About the strange things going on. Last one for this bunch. Yeah. Begonia, have you ever felt like time repeats itself? Oh yes. Definitely. Really. Every day that I have to live with what I've done to you is pure torment, and it feels like it never ends. So in that way, yes, time does repeat itself constantly. I actually meant it in, well, a more literal sense. What do you mean? Never mind. You change your mind? For now. Okay, I understand what's going on here, I think. We got like a flash of a shadow that looks exactly like Rem from the epilogue of The Pitstop in Purgatory. In the epilogue for that visual novel was Rem giving voluminous repeated attempts at his perfect day. But for some reason, Vol had memories of it and knew it was just getting repeated every day and was like talking with Rem about it. Seems like Rem at this point seems to be doing it to Ezrebeth rather than speaking with Ezrebeth about it and allowing her to make things better on her own. I'm hoping we get a chance to actually speak with Rem at some point. But anyways, use Psychic Touch, I suppose? Let's just go in order. I can use my abilities to see if there's something hidden behind that forced smile. Maybe a secret, maybe a hidden intent, or something else entirely. I'm going to touch you now, little sister. I trust that's all right. I know you're afraid of what I can do, but it doesn't hurt or anything. Mostly. Well, alright. I want you to know that I trust you, and that I cherish you, and that I... Yeah, just hold still. Let's see things for what they really are. I sense... regret, sadness, confusion, and no malice. What the heck? Does this mean that she's being sincere? That she really cares for me now? No. There has to be something else at play. I know that emotions can change, but the things she did, what she was capable of, that part of a person can't simply disappear. Can it? Did I do well? You... yes. It's over now. Thank you. Did I just thank her? In many ways, that's actually even weirder than everything else that's presently going on. Darn. Maybe we can do something else now? Yes, maybe we can. I had a feeling that one was probably going to change a character profile. Begonia! This is the part we already read. Using my touch on her revealed no malicious intent of any kind. I'm not sure what to do with that information. And nothing has changed in here, I'm assuming. Maybe once we talk to her about it. Ask about clues. I have some things I'd like to run by you. Then I shall try my best to be of use to you. Ask about the dates, a warning, a family photo, and sync foil. Ask about the date. I having an issue with time. Do you have any theories as to why my calendar keeps getting reset? Reset? Yes, every night I cross a new day off, and the following morning it's back to how it was. Always the same date. Strange, right? Very. You need to talk to others more often, dear sister, and worry about your health. Are you implying that I'm imagining things? It wouldn't be the first time. Why you? I'm afraid I can't help you with this. But please, get some rest. So aggravating. Ask about a warning. I found a note that warned me about a lady dressed in white. Have you seen someone like that? And where did you find this note? On the table over there. That note just says that you need to buy alcohol. It was a different note. From that same notepad? Yes. What, it's the top page? It changed back, you darn moron. What? I mean, never mind. Just tell me if you find someone dressed in white, alright. Preferably before the day ends. I will, dear sister. Family photo? Hey, when was this photo taken? Oh, you don't recall? Isabello did tell me that your memory has been fading back and forth. Never mind what that idiot said. Just answer me. We took it last week. That recently? Yes. Look how happy you were, too. Maybe spending time with your family isn't so bad after all. It definitely is. Why can't I remember taking it? Blue updated family photo? I was right, these are definitely going to change some more. Apparently this photo was taken as recently as a week ago, yet I still can't remember it. Okay. And finally, the sunk foil. I'm still 100% butchering it. You were very thorough earlier, but is there anything more you can tell me about these fascinating plants? No, I believe I covered it all. All of it. Just be sure to keep an eye on the sink foil's health. Right. All out of queries? So it would seem. I need to do some things, but feel free to, just stand around. I should take you up on that offer. After all, I'm just glad to be here. Give me a break. Okay, so I think that's everything to do here with Begonia, so... Is it time to tell Begonia to be gone? Throw out the trash, or not yet? Okay. Throw out the trash. It's time for you to leave, Begonia. I don't have any further use for you right now. Oh, I see. That's a strange way of putting it, but I understand. I shall disturb you no further, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to spend time with you. Yes, well, get out of here already. Happy holidays, sister dearest. Now to await the next visit. Hold on a second, this is a Ghost of Christmas Past. Past, present, future. Hold on. Oh, I just now realized this is a Christmas story. I have no idea if that's almost certainly purposeful. That is almost certainly purposeful, but this definitely feels like a Christmas story. If it wasn't for the time loop's still difference there. But 3 visitors come to visit her. I have a feeling that's probably purposeful. Maybe not. But it definitely feels like it. Just like clockwork. Welcoming my doll offspring could actually be helpful, shocking as that does sound. Open the door. Time to put on my patented welcoming face. Dearest son and grandson, welcome. Ow, I just bit my tongue. I need a sip of my drink. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Anyways. Dearest son and grandson, welcome. Salutations, Mama, and forgive us this intrusion, but... Oh, I beg your pardon, Mama. I wasn't expecting... Such a warm welcome, I know. I keep hearing that. Oh, yes, right. Though it is appreciated, of course. Is it not, young man? Yes, father. I'm sorry, he tends to not pay attention. As you no doubt notice, he has much growing to do yet. Right. No, Ezrebeth, you need to be nice to the runt, too. He's a moron, but he may know something. I can't take any risks. Well, actually, don't sell him short, Isobello. I believe that young voluminous, Vol, I do believe that young Vol has qualities that we as adults shouldn't look past so easily. Such as... For starters, he still has a good head of hair. That's hardly... well, I shan't argue with you, Mama. At any rate, may we come in and partake in some holiday cheer? It would be my pleasure. Very good. Young man, what do we say when someone shows us kindness? Oh, thank you for the monetary recompense, most valued associate. No, that's not right. My apologies, Mama. He's been learning new terms and, well, don't worry about it. Please, come in. Right. And now we look around at everything, see if what's changed this time. Present for my loving husband. That's exactly the same. It seems to be in good health. That's a new one, though. Stylish fan. Pointless decoration. Note. Dropping list. When you found earlier is gone. Maybe I really am losing my mind. I'm literally just like, oh, I've seen this already. Nope. Admirable qualities all around. Fancy rugs. Oh, here we go. Say, Mama, I've always found these rugs quite appealing. Have you considered where they will go once you'll no longer need them? You mean when I'm dead? Oh, I didn't, but surely that is to say... when I'm dead, I'm dead. In knowing me, I'll probably be happier that way. Mama. Do whatever you want with my belongings. I don't care. Very good then. Thank you, Mama. Basically, when I'm dead, steal the rugs. Okay. That's how that went. Clothes. From rags to riches and back to rags again. Landscape painting drawers. I hope for your sake that you aren't going through my drawers, grandson. I wasn't. I just like the material. It's so smooth. The material? As in regular wood? Yes, it's very pleasant. Alright then. Such a weird child. Okay, then. Has this been here the whole time? Have I been able to click on this plant the whole time? No, apparently not. Finding that jar interesting, are we? It's pretty. It really isn't all that spectacular. I like it. I suppose an admiration for the mundane is your birthright. If your father's taste in woman is any indication. I don't understand. You weren't supposed to. Yay! Continuing to insult everyone. I already read through that. I already went through that one again, didn't I? Let's keep painting. That's still the same. Oh, no, here's a different. Your taste in art is second to none, Mama. But truly, those masterful landscape strokes by the one and only... Oh, excuse me, sorry. Truly, those masterful landscape strokes by the one and only RT, whoever that mysterious person may be, they certainly evoke a feeling that perfectly encapsulates the painting's title, Wondrous, Wonderful World. Yes, well, it is quite striking, I must admit. However, what did you say the painting's title was? Wonderful World, of course. Why, I'd never forget a title as memorable as that one. But it's not called that. It says Cruel World right here. Oh, right, that is what I meant, of course. You know me, antonyms were never my forte. In fact, I doubt those words are even antonyms at all. How very strange. Are you quite finished? Well, yes. He's a bumbling buffoon, but he does know his way around art. It is possible that he got the name wrong, Is it possible that he got the name wrong, even when he was so sure about it? I'll just keep this in the back of my mind for now. There we go. I figured that was probably gonna get a codex entry. So what, the last one's probably gonna be the reef, maybe? A painting entitled Cruel World, drawn by someone with the signature of RT. My son, the quintessential art nerd, was certain that it was in fact called Wonderful World. It seems far removed from its actual title. Pure coincidence, or something else entirely. Okay then, I wasn't quite expecting that one. The calendar, Winter Wonderland, and the wreath. And then we have to talk to the people. Calendar. The day's been reset, no information. Winter Wonderland. I wonder if the shadow is still out there. Festive wreath. It's hanging there, endlessly provoking me with my chainness. Yeah, that's exactly the same. That just leaves the characters. We'll start with Vol. Vol, would you like to help your grandmother out with something? Okay. Talk about something. I have some questions for you. Like a test? I guess you could say that. My teachers always say that I test really well. About your parents. So, where's your mother? She said she didn't want to come. Oh no! I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Now father will be angry with me. Don't worry, I won't tell him. Thank you. You're nice, grandmother. Yes, well, your father is an insufferable jerk, so I guess someone in the family has to make up for that. Though I suspect I may be to blame for many of his shortcomings. What do you mean? Never mind. Okay. About school? How are things going in school?
Oh, my teachers say I'm doing well. But father says I need to try harder.
He's right, you know. A lot of people trust papers more than they trust each other. If you have solid proof of your worth, then bad men and women won't be able to keep you down quite as easily.
So if I have good grades?
Yes, that would be solid proof. Then they have to acknowledge your existence, your excellence, even in all their poorness.
I understand now, grandmother. That's really good advice. I'll try even harder in school from now on, I promise.
Good. I doubt he'll amount to much, but at least he just learned a good lesson. A lesson that got me to where I am today. For whatever that's worth. Yeah. Sadly, the world does work on a thing where if you can't prove your usefulness, then a lot of people don't see you as worthy of being around. Yeah. Sadly, that one's kind of true. Anyways, about your gift for me. How about handing me that gift now?
Of course, grandmother. Wait, how did you know that we brought a gift?
Magic.
Okay.
Yay, little kid logic.
I'll run out and get it for you. Here you go.
Thank you. It's a terrible drink, but at least it's free. So I'll be darned if I'm not getting what I'm due. After all, it's a... Wait a moment. What is this?
It's the, gift?
No, it's not. This is Eau de Savardalier from 1986. An excellent year for it. A fantastic quality drink. It's not what you gave me last time.
What? You haven't given me anything else, grandmother. I don't understand.
It's... Could I be mistaken? Did I get it wrong earlier? No, that's impossible. That's not possible. I'd never make a mistake like that. The drink from the earlier time loop has changed to something better. There's no question about that. There's no question about it. But how and why?
Grandmother?
Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Thank you again. It's a lovely gift.
Okay.
Gift of whiskey added. That's our last clue. Wasn't expecting to run into those. We're probably going to update these some more. But like nothing like the reef or anything is going to give us clues in the codex. We'll probably look through them eventually to see if anything more pops up. But gift of whiskey. I received a bottle of Eau de Savardalier from 1986, a magnificent drink as opposed to its 1987 counterpart, which I received as a gift in an earlier loop. Either I've made a mistake, or the details of the loop has subtly changed, and I don't make mistakes when it comes to booze. Okay, I think that works more towards my theory that this is a time loop created by Rem, kind of like the epilogue to A Pitstop in Purgatory. It's just slowly getting to a better loop, better day for Ezrebeth. But how she ends up in Purgatory, I don't know. Anyways, about heroes. So, your father tells me you want to be a hero.
Yes. I've even written a story about my favorite superhero, Medical Man.
Oh, is that a real character?
No, I made him up.
Okay, I like Kid Vol. I like Kid Vol. So you're an orphan now, huh?
Yes. You want to read it?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
There's no way I'd read that juvenile garbage. Even fake kindness has its limits. Maybe I'll read it later.
Really?
Sure. Probably not, though. Go back. That's all for now.
Okay.
Use Psychic Touch. I can use my ability to see if there's something hidden behind that innocent expression. Maybe a secret, maybe a hidden intent, or something else entirely. I'm going to touch you now, grandson.
That sounds weird.
I honestly, I was just thinking the same thing. Like, that's a weird way to word it. Yes, but it isn't, so don't worry about it. Just close your eyes and trust your grandmother.
Okay.
Let's see things for what they really are. I sense loneliness, worry, a strong will to prove oneself, and... Darkness, like a curtain call. Could that mean... Oh. No, it doesn't have to mean that. There's no way of knowing how much time we have left after all. My abilities aren't that precise. Foreshadowing! Although, is it foreshadowing if this is the second story with Vol in it? I don't know if that's foreshadowing. It's foreshadowing to events that we already know happen. It's still foreshadowing. I don't actually know. Is it? It would still be foreshadowing, right? It's foreshadowing to events that haven't happened in the universe timeline. Chronologically, we know it's happened. Okay, I don't know. I think it's in a gray area where it's kind of foreshadowing. Oh, whatever.
Is it over?
Yes. You did well, Vol. You acted like a real hero.
Really? Thank you so much. I'm gonna change the world, you'll see.
So you say. Lumineous has updated. Using my touch on him revealed an intense darkness, which I strongly doubt is a good sign for what his future holds. Anyway, we still have the clues to ask about. You're young, so maybe your keen senses have noticed some things that I haven't.
Maybe.
Ask about the date. You have a calendar at home?
Yes?
You cross days off as the end?
Mother usually does.
Do you ever wake up the next morning and the calendar is back to how it was the day before?
I don't think so.
Useless, though not unexpected. Ask about a warning? Have you seen any ladies dressed in white lately?
Lots of the times.
Really? Where?
At Father's job.
Nurses. Oh, right. Doctors. Why was my immediate thought nurses? Yeah, doctors wear white too. Okay, I feel bad about that one. I don't know. Why was my immediate thought nurses? Like, yeah, doctors wear white too. Like, white lab coats. That's like the stereotypical doctor. Why was I thinking just like nurses with white scrubs instead of doctors with white scrubs too? I don't think some random doctor is behind this whole thing, though.
Did I help?
Not much.
Oh.
Ask about Cruel World. Do you like my painting?
Yes, but it makes me a bit sad.
How so?
The outdoors is so pretty, but there's no people around to enjoy it. So it's like there's no life in it.
That's a profound observation, grandson.
Thank you? I don't know what profound means.
It means that you are using your brain for once.
Oh.
Yay! Oh, I continue to like Kid Vol. Ask about the gift of whiskey? Are you absolutely sure that there isn't another bottle left in the car which says, I don't know, 1987 instead of 1986?
Yes! I double-checked and triple-checked.
I see. He seems quite certain. Family photo? Do you remember taking this photo?
Yes. It was a few days ago and we had pizza afterwards.
We did.
You had a capricciosa.
Capricciosa? I think, right? That does sound like me. Strange. And finally, stink foil. You like those flowers in the corner?
I guess. I think I like the purple ones more.
Me too, grandson. Maybe this little brat has some redeeming qualities after all. After all, I can't fully despise someone who appreciates larkspur.
Purple is the color of my favorite candy.
Disappointing. Never mind. That's it for now, grandson. I'm glad to say that you haven't been completely useless.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I feel like giving him head pats. Honestly, just pat, pat, pat. You're a sweet little kid. And, this one's gonna be longer than the other one. This might be 3 episodes. I was expecting it to be 2, but this one's already an hour. The first one was like 50. Or I guess this one's technically just shy of 50. Isabella! Isabella, it's time for you to be useful. Oh, yes, that is to say, really? If it pleases you, Mama. Talk about something. Let's talk about things the way we did when you were a child. Thoroughly and matter-of-factly. Precisely. About your father. Have you spent much time with Charter lately? Oh, yes, well, I suppose that comes down to your definition of much. Let's use the definition more than with your mother. Oh, yes, a fair bit, I'd say. Really now? On account of you wishing for privacy and Papa being, well, how does one say, and by which I mean, kinder, warmer, more pleasant? Lumineus really loves his grandfather. Papa is very good with him. In a way that he is a lovely man. He is very bad with words. We can both learn from him, I believe. No offense intended, of course, Mama. About your work. St. Casarecce Hospital is flourishing, I hear. Oh, yes. We have a committed staff of medical professionals which respect firm leadership. Successful is inevitable, really. So, the family business has reached all new heights under your firm leadership, then? Genius as you are. I didn't mean... You might not be quite as moronic as I make you out to be, but never forget how much was handed to you. Money, opportunity, education... You being a success is not something to be celebrated. It is the bare minimum. In fact, you could have been so much more. What more could I possibly... Silence. Don't you dare talk back to your mother. I'll remove your success just as fast as you gained it. Do you understand? Yes, Mama. Yeah. I'm enjoying the story so far. I continue to dislike Ezrebeth. Like, I understand her somewhat. I do not like her. About your marriage. I think this is definitely going to have to be 3 episodes. We'll go through these 3, and then we'll save the rest of Isabello's stuff. And then we'll go through the husband, through Charter's stuff, and then the rest of the story in the next episode. And then that will probably be it. So I guess we'll finish off with these. About your marriage. You do know that your wife is a gold digger, right? Well, you have been quite vocal in that belief, Mama.
belief is it? The only thing that's keeping her and that little twerp around is my money.
Tell Ramsia that you're broke and that she'll be out of the Caceretti Manor tomorrow. I'm happy to hear you use her name, Mama. However, and it may be that I never told you this, but when she and I met, I intentionally hid my economic privileges from her in order to avoid a gold digger situation, as you refer to it. Perhaps I am not quite as disappointing as you. You absolute moron. Do you really believe you had her fooled? The Caceretti family is famous. She obviously found out somehow if she didn't already know when she saw your vacant face for the first time. There's no possible reason why someone would want... Why someone would want what, Mother? Mama? Let's talk about something else. About your childhood. Does your son hate studying as much as you did? I didn't hate... Oh, come on now. You used to throw those books around you in futile acts of rebellion. I'd call it cute were it not for the fact that your pretty tantrums often broke family valuables. What do you want me to say, Mama? I don't know. I find myself curious, I suppose. He loves it. It took time for me to learn the value of studying, and the ways in which it can elevate both your mind and societal status. For him, however, it's more about fun. Which is why you're trying to keep him in line. He can't have too much fun, I assume. Do you disapprove? I didn't say that. Very good then, Mama. Yes, how could a child enjoy being a kid? That's so wrong and evil. I understand why Ezrebeth is the way that she is, and I understand that because of... Ishobello, is the way he is because of Ezrebeth. And Ezrebeth is the way she is because of her history, and specifically with her sister and everything else. And I understand, I cannot sympathize at this point. Like, they're just terrible people. They have reasons for being terrible people, but they are terrible people. About my abilities. My abilities frighten you, do they not? It is wise to be wary of that which you do not understand. It's wiser still to try understanding it. Okay, that's... I get behind that line. I can get behind that specific instant, actually. How could I possibly when you barely understand it yourself, Mama? You're not wrong. Growing up, they called me the son of a witch. It was terrible. I'm sure having a nice home filled with everything you could have ever wished for helped ease the pain. That's neither here nor there. Would you look at that? Even my own son fears me. How grand. I do not fear you, Mama. But your abilities, as you call them, they are part of me. Just like I am part of you. And you may despise me behind locked doors, as I'm sure you do, but remember that everything that's good in your life also came from me. I know that, Mama. Good. And don't you dare forget it. Enough talking for now. I understand, Mama. Then we have use psychic touch and ask about clues. But looking at that's enough of that. You may resume doing nothing. Very well, Mama. Actually, I think... Oh, excuse me, sorry. I think I'm actually going to save right here. Just so we have this point saved so that we're not like, where were we last time? Oh yes, Ishobello. We'll just be right there whenever we come back. But yeah, this is I was expecting this to be 2 parts. This is apparently going to be 3 at this point. If I were to keep going, this probably would be like an hour 30. The 3rd episode's probably going to be short, but I'm also going to do like my final thoughts on it, so it will make up for it. But yeah, I'm continuing to love the story, continuing to dislike the characters. I understand. I cannot sympathize, though. Yeah. However you want to word it. They've been through... Ezrebeth has been through terrible stuff. Yes, I understand that. That has jaded her. Yes, I understand that. But she turned bitter and cold instead of trying to work through it. And she found someone who she could try and work through it with, and instead it was like, you're the only good person, and didn't try to fix things. And because of that, she's absolutely terrible to literally everyone but one person, even though there should be at least 2 people here who she should be trying and be amicable with at least. I don't understand. I understand why she's jaded and bitter. I do not understand her taking it out on her family, at least. Anyways. Although, I suppose I do have a good relationship with my family. So, yeah. I'm trying to I'm attempting to see things from her side, point of view. But, like, I guess I have, like, blinders on as to how someone could get like this. Because I was raised not in a situation like her. But anyways, we'll get to the conclusion of this story next time then. Find out the rest of the clues. Or, not the rest of the clues, update the rest of our clues, find out exactly what's going on, finish up with Ishobello, and go through Chardas a little bit. And then probably get like a final story bit, explaining the time loop, and then get to final goodbyes. So yeah, expect that probably tomorrow. So anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.